There is a very common question that I keep getting from ladies, and I want to answer that question now. The question is, should I continue submitting to a man who is cheating on me, or a man who is misbehaving, or a man who has given up his responsibilities? And before I answer that question, I want you to answer these three questions. Do you want to save your marriage? Do you want to see your husband change? And then the third one is, do you want the affair to die? Now, if your answer to all those three questions is a yes, then you should continue submitting to your husband. You cannot give up your responsibilities as a wife if you want your marriage to be restored. Your responsibilities are part of the things you should do in order to see your husband change or to see your marriage restored. You see, when God instructed women to submit to their husbands, or in places where you see the Lord instructing us to submit, He says we should not only submit to the good, but also to the bad. That means that submission is not conditional, it is unconditional. You cannot only submit to those who are treating you well, but you are supposed to submit to even those who are not treating you good. If you still want to see your marriage change, you must continue submitting. The Bible says in 1 Peter chapter 3 and verses 1, that likewise you wives, submit yourselves to your own husbands, that even if some do not obey the word, they without a word will be won over by the conduct of their wives. Now, the thing here is that when a man is misbehaving, when he has given up his responsibilities, when he is cheating on you, it is clear he is disobeying the word. Now, the Bible says that he, without a word or without you trying to convince him to change, will be won over by your conduct, will be won over by your godly behavior, will be won over by the way you treat him. So if he's not obeying the word and yet you still want to see him change, the solution is in your conduct. There are so many women who say, I want to see my husband change. I want to see my marriage restored. But those same women are behaving in ways which show that they don't want to see that change. They are allowing their husband's behavior determine theirs. If that is what you're doing, you will never see change in your marriage. So the choice is before you. Do you want to see your marriage restored? Then allow yourself to continue treating him the way that you want him to treat you. As you pray for him, he will be won over by your conduct. Stay blessed.